Right, we're not far away now. I can see my leader knot, feel whatever he's tapping on the end. Another big old common would be nice. It's another nice carp. Yes! Yes! Cheers, Thomas.
Another one,
Yes.
Neil. What a morning.
Right, that one is £29, 10 ounces. That is another absolute cracker. 29.10 of just stunning golden African common. What's interesting is that both bites have come in relative quick succession off of the same rod, and it's the first time I've gone into shallow water. So when I redo the rods later, that's exactly what I'll be doing.
Neil's had both his bites in just under 5 foot of water, and this is currently an 8. So I thought what I'd do is reel my left-hand rod in and go a little bit further to go into slightly shallow water, and that 3 foot difference can make a massive difference, especially at this time of year. We've now got what feels like quite firm sand. If you push really hard, you go through like a firm crust on the top, but that's hard enough to hold the lead and make all of the tiger nuts visible. They're like 20 metres from the reeds. It's 4.5 foot, which is the right depth. We've got a nice clean hard bottom, which is what we like. With my left-hand rod now set in the shallow water, all that was left to do was apologise for my colleague. No worries.
Okay.
Good luck, good luck. Just gave him all the Neil's hooks.
And Dovey's selfless act looked like it was going to bring him some good karma, as a few hours later, he was into our first night bite.
Ah, what is that?
What are you doing?
Something's landed on me. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, God, this is the most exhausting fishing I've ever done. I think it's a catfish, mate. How big?
About 8 pounds. Not even that.
It is?
It's not.
Oh, well. It was a bit of excitement, wasn't it?
It was exciting.
I have caught catfish in nearly every country in the world.
Oh, he's quite cool.
He's a nice fish. I was wondering...
What's his tail like? Is he welsy or chalky?
Probably got spikes on it that poison you.
Put your hands underneath it. He won't have a spike underneath him, will he?
No.
My spice can't take it anymore.
There he is, look. Nice old fish. Go on, mate. You're not what we're here for, but there's a little bit of excitement, wasn't he?
Will you be putting a little boilie on again?
Yeah, well, I want it attractive. What is that landing on me? This is exhausting. For the rest of the evening, the insects seemed to hide away, which was probably something to do with the massive electrical storm that went on all night.
Trying to be as quiet as I can. We had the most biblical storm last night. Thunder, lightning, so much rain. We didn't get much sleep. Dovey's still asleep now. Because I had my bites early yesterday morning, I've got to bail the boat out just in case we get another one. I've managed a couple of carp so far, and Dovey's had nothing. And some anglers, when that's happening, you can let the seed of doubt creep in. Dovey, he's mentally very strong when it comes to his fishing. He won't have even thought about blanking. He won't have thought of coming all this way and blanking. He won't be worried.
Don't catch anything today. Should we think about moving tomorrow? If we don't get anything tonight, and then tomorrow morning passes, I think maybe tomorrow afternoon. We might have to separate for a couple of days. Right down there and right down there. Okay.
Calmness in the face of adversity is paramount to any successful fishing trip.
So before doing anything drastic like moving the whole camp, it's worth first trying a change of tactic.
My plan today is to put my left-hand rod as close to where I'm seeing the fish jump as humanly possible. And that means taking it off of this far margin, out of the shallow water and into slightly deeper water, but exactly where they've been jumping out. I know they're there. And if they're jumping there, they're often eating there as well. After surveying the area where I'd seen the fish with the echo sounder, I moved my rod onto a 9-foot plateau close to the old riverbed. Sometimes you put a rod down and you think, right, it's like all of the information gathered over the last few days. That is where the majority of the fish show. It's got a feeling.
You start to panic yet? You've not had anything?
Well, I'm not panicking.
Ah, there's no point. You can't panic yet.
I'm not panicking. Why would I panic?
It's a long way to come. Time sort of eking on already, isn't it? What are you going to do if you get a bite here tonight?
What do you mean?
Are you still moving?
No.
No?
Not if I get one. Could be silly too, I think.
Dovey's left-hand rod had already seen more spots than a leopard sanctuary, but time would tell if his unpanicked decision-making would pay off.
After 3 days of patiently waiting for my first bite, I was in, but there was a massive problem.
Neil's driving the boat. Lads, is there any of the South Africans around? Lads. Where's Brandon and Anthony gone? Can someone go and get Brandon and Anthony, quick? Get Brandon quick.
Round that way.
You can't go in this shallow water. The engine's going to get caught on the bottom, innit?
Brandon! Brandon! I'm now expecting to lose this, but nice to get the bite. Right, let's go. You've got to put it in forward. So spin the net round.
Right, we're good, we're good.
This is a buzz now. Come on, please. Please be a big old common. Body's shaking.
Come on, Tom.
Here he is.
Here he is.
Yes! Yes!
Come on, Tom.
This is great, being out on this massive lake in a boat, playing a wild South African common. Here he is. Come on. Come on. Oh, no! He was so close. Here he is. Oh, God. He's underneath the boat. He's gone underneath the boat.
Come on, just pop up. Pop up and be tired.
Yes! Oh, Neil.
Yes!
My first clip-cloppy carp in the net.
Yes!
Oh, what a relief.
He'd taken his time, but Dovey finally had his first carp. And having only ever caught small ones in Africa, there was a good chance it was going to be a new personal best.
That is 26.5 pounds. That is a new PB.
That is what we come to Africa for. Long, lean, wild commons. Started to panic that I wasn't going to get one, but we've now got another spot that's doing bites.
And it's a special lake because both our first bites were PB.
That is good, isn't it? I was finally off the mark and my tactics were beginning to pay off. And just as I was resetting my left-hand rod, the middle was away. I'm so pleased these rods have gone so quickly because there's a possibility of getting through to one of the real big fish now.
It's a bit dark for me, Brandon's going to drive you out.
Well, this is a right turn up for the books. I was hoping that one of these rods might do a bite tomorrow morning. By the time it's got dark, I've landed one and I've got one on. I love this. There he is. He's not happy. That's a big fish. Come on. Come on. Oh, that is a big fish. Yes! Yes! Decent fish. Get in there. I'll tell you what, this is it for me. Big wild waters, big carp, out on dusk in the middle of a massive lake, playing carp that haven't really been caught that much before. Yes! Oh, I love it.
Do you want to read it this time? I don't feel strong enough to lift it.
No, I'll lift it, you read it.
Another PB, Tom.
Is it?
That is 42.2.
Is it? Yes! Oh, what an evening!
What an evening.
£42. I didn't expect them to be that big in here, did you?
Yes, it's a very long way to travel to catch a carp, but that is why we're here. 42 pounds of wild South African common. I am really, really buzzing with that. I cannot believe it, and to be honest, the size of them have really taken us by surprise. Crazy looking carp. Thank you very much.
Well done, Tom.
Let's have one last look at you, because you are gorgeous. Crazy wild common.
A 40-pounder apiece meant we achieved what we came here to do. But with a few days still to go, we couldn't help but get excited at the thought of catching something even bigger.
We could have hit this really right, you know.
Could have done. Definitely not spawning yet.
They're not spawning.
Look, a couple of the ones I've caught have been milking, so we're clearly catching males.
Yeah, everything. That's what Brandon and Tia have said, that we're catching all males, which is a good thing to obviously catch him, but if you want
a big one,
a real big one, it's got to be a big female.
But there's time left for the females now coming into this zone.
There's the mother load of fishes down here.
Yeah.
All of the carp we'd caught so far had been male. If we were going to catch a real monster, we needed a female. Male carp tend to be smaller than their female counterparts. With a streamlined body and longer nose and fins, they are often more torpedo in shape. Female carp tend to be deeper in frame, with a rounded underbelly which swells as they approach spawning season. And with more and more fish starting to stack up in the shallows, the bigger females couldn't be too far away.
There we go. Amen.
What is that, a steam train?
I think we're getting in the boat.
You're getting the boat quick.
Come on, baby. Be as big as you feel.
A very hard fighting 26.5-pound male.
That rod has absolutely tore off. All of the fish have migrated down to the shallow area of the lake to start spawning, and the males are there first, funny enough. Really what we want is to get through to the big females.
My right-hand rod has absolutely ripped off. It took about 50 yards of line on its initial run. It's not the female we want, but it's another lovely carp.
This is a lot of fun. We seem to be catching a lot of males. It's probably the smallest one yet. We didn't want a brace picture anyway, did we?
Look at that. One fluid motion, back lead on the line, out to the side of the boat, dip the tip.
I think it's safer that you reel this fish in and I do the boat. Yeah, go on, just waz it.
No problem. Hey, skillfully netted. It's yet another male, but just look at the quality of it. Another long, lean man fish.
It's 31 pounds, 4 ounces. Well, thanks, my boy.
It's just holding bottom. Not many fish do that. Oh, that was a battle. Battle royale.
Yet another male.
The fish are amazing. We keep catching very similar sized male carp. And we want the chance of a real big female.